Ladies and gentlemen, I just discovered that the world is getting really euphoric and to the point of losing their mind on this massive bull run. And I really want to urge everybody to be careful. And let me issue this warning in this video. And let me explain why I think people are losing their mind. Let's watch on, shall we? So right now, there is a global bull run in many major stock market. And I think it's a major global euphoria. And I think this is where I'm reminded that when everybody is greedy, we got to be really careful and fearful. As usual, this is an important time that I warn everybody that this video is for entertainment and education, not financial advice. And let's go. So I just did a quick research and I found out that many index across the world right now are hitting all-time high. Now we know that the Nasdaq and S&P 500 is hit all-time high, and most likely today is going to hit an all-time high as well when market opens. But the German index is also hitting an all-time high. The India index is also hitting all-time high. Japan, Korea are also hitting all-time high. And of course, we know that Singapore STI index is hitting all-time high as well. Every major index across the world are all hitting all-time high, and it's an unprecedented as if it's all coordinated hit all-time high. Now I can explain why S&P 500 and Nasdaq are hitting all-time high because there's AI. Trump is winning on the trade war and so on, and it's kind of difficult to extrapolate that, but people say that, oh, Singapore is doing super well, our banks are doing super well, Singtel is doing super well. So, okay, I understand that. I give it there as well. What does AI got to do with Korea, Japan, Germany, India, and all this, right? Most of the AI engine are all in US anyway. If you think that the banks are doing well, okay, let's say Singapore banks are doing well, what does it got to do with all the rest of the country? So in short, what we are seeing right now is a global bull run, okay? It is good because we're all riding on it, but it's also dangerous because it's reaching a stage where people are just chasing bull run, and this is what we call a global euphoria. Now, we all know market moves in cycle, and as much as I'm enjoying the bull run, I'm also very fearful because I know that the bubble will burst. Okay. .com burst was 2001. And then after that, there was another bull run leading to the global financial crisis. Then it bursts again and it goes up, and then the COVID bursts. And today we have another bull run as well. So every peak follows excessive optimism, except that this bull run is a lot faster and more synchronized globally across the world, and then compared to any of the other bull run in 30 years. Now, I can understand that the America stock market is having a powerful bull run because there's so much liquidity, interest rate is cutting, tech is going up, Nasdaq is powering up, S&P is now overly weighted with all the tech companies, so everything is going up. And, this is just a massive bull run. We can understand why US is going up and going up powerfully. Surprisingly, Europe is joining the bull run as well. Germany is hitting an all-time high. FTSE 100, which is the UK index, is also hitting all-time high. But UK economy is not doing well. It's a stagnant GDP, persistently high inflation. Germany is like half dead in terms of economy. Why is it going up and up and up? So this is a case where capital is chasing asset right now, not productivity. So I think this is a case where there is clearly now a euphoria. Asia index is on fire right now. So we not just have Singapore on fire, the Korean index is now on fire, the Japanese index is now on fire, the India index is now on fire. And the funny thing is that I don't see the economy doing that fantastically well. Japan have a new prime minister, that's a lady. Korea, I don't know. I don't see anything that great. India as well. So I can't explain why the markets are going up so phenomenally. Now, to be frank, let's talk about China and Hong Kong, which have not hit all-time high and very unlikely to hit all-time high in the near future because the previous peak was too high and was speculative bubble burst. China and Hong Kong economy ain't recovering that fast. But it is turning around as well. So it is going up as well. although I don't see fundamentals going recovered in a big way. And this is where I saw another news that convinced me that we are now on a path that people are losing their sense of logic and now really based on emotions. First of all, it started with DBS projecting that the STI will hit a high of 10,000 points by 2040. And I came out a video and said that they are hallucinating because the growth that's required is 5.6% compound annual growth per year to reach that. That's very, very high for the index nominally. And from what our current point is, historically, we've never seen this kind of figure. But not to forget, there is a 4% or so dividend rate that STI is giving right now. So combined together, you'll give you 9.6%. That's a very, very high growth market rate. So I thought that DBS is the one that is smoking weed, but Business Times has joined in and say that it is possible. So Business Times and came out and said that it is possible if Singapore GDP growth grows really high and we reach parity with the US dollar, not ignoring the fact that we do have they're ignoring the fact that there is an MAS that is watching over our Singapore dollar not to grow too strong because that will weaken our exports and make our exports expensive. And on top of that, the initiatives by MAS to strengthen our local equity, it's focusing mainly on the smaller companies and not big companies. So I don't know where this crazy optimism is coming from. It convinced me that if DBS and the Business Times can lose their mind, I think right now we really have a global euphoria right now that are causing even big companies and analysts like that to lose their mind. So let me say this, that it is really very difficult. People actually lose their fundamental logic and economic sense and overvalue future possibilities. And let me just go back to Warren Buffett. And he says that be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. I fear that the market is now getting overly greedy and have this idea that this time is different. There is a very high chance that this bull run will continue. To extrapolate that it will continue phenomenally, I think that's quite dangerous. And I can see right now, globally, right, this is going on. So what should smart investor do? Well, it's kind of difficult. Now, when would the bubble burst? I don't know. Would there be a bubble burst? I don't know. But I do know that this is a time as the market goes up, we rebalance, we ride the wave, rebalance, accumulate dry powder, and also rebalance to other assets as well that are uncorrelated with the stock market. And, I didn't say that you're going to sell everything. I think it's important for us to stay invested for the long run because this bull run can go for a long while. But to think that it will go on phenomenally forever, when I say forever, more than 5-10 years is very long already. So I would say that diversification is very important. Asset allocation across many assets is important. Maintain our cash buffer. My take is this: don't chase all-time high. Okay, if you have missed this all-time high, I'm not too sure whether you should go in. And I think we should be really careful not to chase all this market boosts and euphoria. Kiss your brain goodbye and so on. Let me remind everybody again. When everyone says that this time is different, and people are now saying this time is different, STI is different this time. It's not like the past. The rest of market is also different. When everyone says that this time is different, it is usually not different. Today's stock market rally is really extraordinary, I know, but it's not unprecedented. The global bull run will continue for some time. I don't know when you're correct. What we want to do is to ideally sell right before the turnaround, but nobody can catch this point. So in between now, let's play prudent, okay? Don't need to rush to sell, but do re-asset allocation, just be safe. And I'll just say this, I've seen stock market and the world losing their mind many times before, and this time doesn't surprise me. And I think we just need to be careful at this point of time. Let me hear your view, and I'm happy to be disagreed. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.